in Ohio.
It's legal in PA. Shit. They don't know what the
It's
hell I'm smoking. It
wherever
ain't
you.
nothing but a little cigar.
That's all. Hey,
Shit.
everybody have them already got it. Don't worry.
You know damn well. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, see, I'm sitting in my garage, so
You know what? I was gonna do the same thing. I was gonna go in my garage too, but it's too noisy out there. So,
yeah, you just hear my fan as loud as hell, but other than that, it's cool.
cause usually I go on the porch and people be mad because you can't hear me.
Yeah, it's about the story about this bug. It look like it's looking nuts. Really dark. I don't know. Can I make this a full screen, or is it supposed to be like this?
It's gonna be like that for a second, but I'm gonna make you a full screen in a minute though.
Oh, all right, cool. So what's been going on? What you ain't been doing no refereeing this summer?
Nope, they be acting funny. I'm about to expose all of them.
Yeah, them white folks. I know. I already know.
They wild, bro. They wild. They don't like my social media presence. So every time I say something related to them,
Yeah, you kind of like JJ and fucking Ken. Like they be hating on them
yeah,
cats.
right. And so yeah, so every time somebody posts something about a ref and I respond or I make a comment, try to keep people up on game, they don't like that. And I don't care.
They get
And I
hot as
don't care.
hell. I know. That's the Mercer County folks. The
Nah,
Mercer
for real.
KKK.
Nah, for real. I already had a couple people from Ohio. They've been wanting me to come over there. So shout out to my boy Javon Snipes. He trying to get me over there.
Oh, that's cool.
And I ain't gonna lose no money or
Oh,
no
that's cool. You
sleep.
get over there.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think it's bad over there either. They ain't heavy on that type of crap over there. I don't think that real racist type. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
'Cause
and
they don't.
it was only I'm trying to think how many of us black people was in that particular how many of us black people was in that particular I think only two of us.
In that section, in that
Oh, you know
area.
what? Now Phil, Phil been
Yeah,
doing it
yeah, I know Phil.
forever.
Phil Wimp was over there for a minute, but Wimp ended up being in Ohio.
Yeah, what and I think Went moved to Alabama or some shit, didn't he?
I think he in Columbus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think right now, to be honest, it's just me, Phil, and some dude
The young boy. What's his name?
who
What's
Chuck,
my girl? Huh?
who Chuck,
Chuck.
Chuck Yarborough.
No, Makita's son. What's her name? Son.
Oh, Ron Jack, that's my partner.
Yeah, Ron Jack, my young
Sorry,
boy.
Jack. Sorry,
Yeah, buddy.
dude. Yeah, Ron don't fuck with him either, but Ron don't fuck with him either. But yeah, he's in that chapter.
Oh, so he been seeing how they be acting too and shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's horrible that a place like that, like the people still so fucking weird and closed minded as they is. Like, and then you know even the people in the media in that area, like the Herald and all that, they're pieces of crap because they like to try to keep that shit hush hush when these people pull the shit they pull. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's horrible. They're like not really. That's why they always be like a small town media. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Most of the guys, most of them that work there, you know what I mean? They get there to retire from there. That's what they live for. That's crazy. That's crazy
Yep.
to me.
Thank God for Ken and JJ bringing all the light.
Yeah, they hateful to them, man. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, but
That-
it's people. it's people out here like me. We'll do anything to get them the proper certifications they need. So
Yeah,
can't nobody
exactly.
say shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. Help them get that shit, and then expose the
Yeah,
shit out of them weird ass people. You know what I'm saying? I really love that. Put their names out there, like, cause that's
yeah.
kind of gross.
Because once they get all the proper certifications, can't nobody keep them from doing nothing.
Exactly, and they'll still complain though.
Yeah. Oh, they'll still complain, but fuck them.
Exactly. That shit is crazy to me.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I
Yeah, I
removed
know.
myself. I
Yeah,
took
my picture
myself off
got
the.
big. My picture got big. Now I just see you. Now I see you and me. Now it's both of us. There we go.
I don't want to see both of us. I just want to see you.
Well, what the hell is that? Why you gotta just see me? That's not fair.
Because that's the podcast. All right,
Oh,
I'll be
that's
on. You
bullshit.
ready?
You can talk to me. What the hell? What the hell, Ted? That's some crap.
Okay, so listen. You done missed all the people that's in here.
All right,
Ty
who?
Lampkins in the house.
What's
Your
up,
cousin,
buddy?
your cousin Ty Dante Pinkins. Jarrell Lampkins. Mike Bonner.
Right, right, cuz.
And Mike
What's up, Mike?
Loud is in the house. Mike Loud is in the house.
Hey, Mike Loud. What's up, buddy? Good to hear from you guys.
All right, so Chi, where's you born and raised?
Right there, Sharon, Pennsylvania.
Sharon, PA.
Sharon Regional.
What elementary school you go to?
I went to Mustard Elementary. Yep, cool place.
Yep, I went to Musser too.
Absolutely. Cause
Um,
you was there when Miss Ellaby was there, right?
oh yeah, heck yeah.
Sweet lady, God rest her soul.
Yep, yep. Beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful lady. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to Patty couple
yeah,
couple minutes ago before I got on here with you.
yeah. She kept me and fellas out of time out a lot, man. She kept us out of a lot of trouble when we was kids.
It's amazing how much that lady did for us.
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, she really saved some kids, bro.
Oh, that's a fact, for real. It's crazy,
Yeah.
but she did. She was a good lady, man.
Yep.
I
I'm
mean,
hoping
one
my
black woman in a school full of white people. You know what I mean? We needed that.
Yep. I'm hoping my kids say the same thing about me.
And that's exactly what you remind me of when I see you in the office. Because I know you be on their ass and you be on the white folks too, though. Hey, listen, I hope this ain't no censored shit because I be talking. You know what I mean?
This is everything but censored. This is
Yeah,
real
you
right
have it.
here. This is my
You
shit.
got it.
They got something to say. Oh well.
And there you go, people. Tia said that.
Um. Now, what middle school was there at the time? Was because the middle school wasn't in the high school at the time. So was it the Case building?
It actually, yeah, it was. It was the Case building. It was the Sharon Junior High. I think it was what, sixth grade to ninth grade?
Yep. I think it
Yeah, it
was
was cool.
six through eight probably, and then you went to the high school at nine, right?
Yeah, yeah, something like that. I think it was actually 6 to 9 though. Yeah, it was 6 to 8. You right. You right. 6 to 8th grade. It was nice, fun, good times.
Um. Now let's talk about sports. When did you start playing, and what did you start playing?
Well, I started playing sports. Hell, probably at what 6 or 7. I started playing football and for the Tigers, and I wrestled in middle school to junior high, and I quit that though. I quit that to play basketball. You know, because that's where all my buddies really was at. You know what I mean? At the time, it was just kind of like me and Joe Morrison on the wrestling squad. That's who I hung with. We'd be at them tournaments all damn day, and it'd just be me and him pretty much, and his mom. So I had to get the hell out of there.
no,
It was fun.
no wasn't enough activity for you, huh?
Oh no, it was the activity. Well, the activity was great, but it was being away from home all day, and it's like it was back then. It was damn near all white people, maybe one or two blacks on each team. You know what I mean? I got a kick out of slamming the shit out of people, but it just, and I did good with it. You know what I mean? I got some trophies, went to some state tournaments type stuff. You know what I mean? But my heart wasn't in it like that in fifth and sixth grade. You know what I mean? All my friends is at basketball practice. I'm sitting in the crowd watching people. I couldn't do it. It was too much.
Right, right. Who was the coach at that time?
Oh man, I can't even remember what his name was, but Mauser was an assistant coach. I know he used to coach up there, recently. You know, what I mean, over the past probably what he used to coach the last 5, 10 years, maybe. A guy named Mauser. He was our assistant coach when I wrestled. You know what I'm saying? But it was a bunch of really just blue collar worker guys that knew
Now,
a little
Whit,
bit about wrestling.
did you continue playing football all the way through high school, or did you just stop and focus on basketball at some point?
Oh no, hell no! Football was my thing. I played football all the way through high school. It was
I,
supposed to go to college, but the knucklehead in me, stopped a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love that sport. I love that. I love basketball. You know what I mean? I wasn't great at the sport, but I got better over the years, thank God. You know what I mean? But yeah, I liked it when I was in high school. I played basketball at Penn State downtown for a while. That was fun.
downtown
You know?
at the Bill Club?
Yeah, Shenango, downtown Shenango. It was
Oh,
Shenango
oh, oh.
campus. Yeah, Shenango
Got you.
campus. Yeah, yeah, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I played with some pretty good guys. Old Staunch and Jim Sleep. Not Sleep. What's the young fella name? From Kennedy. Uh, Geez, I can't remember what his name is. Ed Yorch.
Oh, okay.
Ed Yorch and Staunch from Sharpsville. I played with them guys for a while. And Ross Stanek from Furl. Yeah, we had some fun.
All right, that's
We
dope.
had
So,
some fun. It was pretty cool.
what position did you play in football?
Defensive end and tight end. Yeah. I see you looking me around, but the neighborhood, people dropping off shit and all type of stuff. So I'm kind of just looking around. Plus, some
It's,
brothers.
it's good. We got Eric Savage in the house. He said,
East Savvy, what's up, buddy? What's happening, East Savvy? Yeah, but those were my positions, Tia.
huh?
I said, tight end and defense end, those were my positions on the field. Yep, and that was a good time too. You know what I mean? Some good fellows, man. I played with.
So, in high school, who was your partners in high school?
Oh, jeez. Well, pretty much was
You,
just.
I mean, you was a social butterfly. I know that's gonna be hard to say because you was
Well,
cool
yeah.
with
I mean, I
everybody.
kind of I ran around with everybody. Exactly. You
You
know what I'm
really
saying?
did.
In Sharon, I ran around with Mike and Greg a lot. Old Thomas McCorder a lot. You know what I mean? Hell, Bubba and Anthony and Ernie Dean. We stayed at Wangler a lot, playing basketball and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I hung with everybody, man. I had a lot of
Not
great friends, man, coming up. You know what I'm saying?
you really
A
did.
lot.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what
You
I
really
mean?
did. Like
And
everybody, you was cool with everybody.
yeah, well, I tried to be. I think. You know what I mean? It was good times. You know what I'm saying? So then I had a whole bunch of knucklehead friends. You know what I mean? God bless them. They was, you know what I mean? In high school, you know what I'm saying? I mean, those guys was knuckleheads. I mean, we got in some shit. You know what I mean? But we had some
Oh, fact.
rascals. We
That's
had
a
some rascals, man.
yeah. That's a fact. No, that's a fact.
You know?
What
Yeah.
so it's just you and Yolanda, right?
Well, yeah, my oldest sister Marla passed away 2 years ago.
Okay.
God rest her soul. Yeah, that's my oldest sister, my dad's daughter. But yeah, she passed away. That was a hurt piece. You know what I mean? That was just 2 years ago. Unexpected, for real. You know.
Now
But so now,
Marla didn't grow up in the household with you though, right?
well, no, she did, but she didn't. She stayed with her mom primarily. You know what I mean? But she was with us a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you
So
know,
she was definitely raised as y'all's sister.
oh, she was our damn sister for sure. She's
Yeah.
our sister. You know what I mean? You know, Marla usually went home when shit got tough at the crib, and she wanted to do some shit she know my daddy wasn't gonna put up with. Then her ass take off. You know what I mean? And leave me in the crib. I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? With her slick ass.
Dayla says she late. That's all right, Dayla. We just getting started.
What's up
All
there,
right.
Dayla Porter? I was just saying hi to Dayla.
Uh-huh. I try to see if she was gonna respond. Um, give me a good childhood memory. You got a good childhood memory?
Well, hey, listen. I have several childhood memories. You know what I mean? I have a lot. Let me see. Ty's on here. Ty, you know, he remembers staying at my grandmother's house, waiting for me to put him to bed so we could sneak to the Masonic Hall and kick it. You know what I mean? That
Yes.
type of stuff. You know, those were great memories. We were young bucks. You know what I mean? Get
Facts.
our little drinks
Masonic
together and
call.
stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great childhood memory. You know what I mean? Royal tournaments and McDonald's. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys remember all that stuff. You know, hanging out at Mickey D's and shit.
Absolutely. As
Yeah.
a matter of fact, I was gonna say it's right where it is today, but it's actually not. It was a couple doors down.
It was actually a couple doors down. They had that patio. Everybody used to hang out, go down to the farm, get that two pieces of chicken and them potatoes, and then go on the patio up there at McDonald's and eat that shit. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, you know what I
Facts.
mean? I remember all that. That was good times. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember my girls had me. Wait, Eric said, "Ooh, we Masonic call where I started DJing that."
There you go, cuz. You know what I'm talking about, East Abbey? Shit. You
Eric
know?
was the shit, bro.
Oh, buddy knows it. He knows it. What the hell? Salut, East Abbey.
All right, give me what's your worst childhood memory?
Shit. You know, my worst childhood memory, I'm going to tell you the truth. Probably my granddad passing away, man. Old Ben Jefferson, man. That was a heartbreaker. You know
How old
what
were
I
you?
mean? I think I was like 16, man. You know, that was. You know, I was still young. I was still a child. I consider myself, but yeah, that was a heartbreaker, man. My granddad passed away. That right there, because I couldn't get to him. He was in Mississippi, and we was up here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
And
that was
that
a heartbreaker.
and that was like your first like real close death that you had to
Oh
deal with.
yeah, yeah. For real, I think it was, and because after that, then my great grandmother passed away, Susie Waller, and that hurt my heart. And that was like all around the same time period. You know what I mean? So yeah, there was quite a few of them actually, but you know that ain't the shit you want to remember as a kid coming up. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. It is tough to deal with. Now, did you make it down? You made it down to your grandfather's funeral?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. At that time, we lived on Masabi Street. My mom and dad was both working full time. You know, in mills. You know what I'm saying? And I was in sports heavy, and then plus I had to when they was at work, I had to be home with Yolanda. We was like young. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, we didn't make it to that.
Wow.
Unfortunately. Yep. You know,
All
stuff
right.
happens, man.
Tell me what's one thing we don't know about you, Chi?
Shit, ain't a whole lot y'all don't know about me. You know, I don't. I assume everybody thinks I pray a lot. I do. I pray heavily. Maybe you don't know that about me. I'm a praying man.
After high
Yeah.
school, what you do right after high school?
Man, after high school, man, I pretty much. Well, like I said, I went to Penn State for a while, and then I pretty much started working. Man, I started working in Sheriff Steel. I worked down there for almost 7 years. I became an electrician apprentice before they shut down. You know?
Nice. What department did
Yeah.
you work in down there?
I started actually in the electric furnace. It was a great place, man, with Mister Junior Blue and oh man, a bunch of Mister Townsend. You know what I mean? A lot of great older guys, man. A lot of great older guys, man. I can't even name them all out. Then yeah, I can't even name all them guys. There was so many of them. You know,
Yeah, that's a great place.
I later on I ended up working with your dad, with your uncle though, Check, and your dad for a little while. But I worked with Mr. Chester, man, for a long time, man. That was my partner right there. God rest his soul. You
Man,
know,
what? That's
funny
my
dude.
dog.
Absolutely. We had great times down there.
Did he work though? I don't think Uncle Chester worked. Did he work?
Shit, he knew his shit. He didn't have to work. Shit.
Uncle Chester was in the car. Uncle Chester
Yeah.
was in the car most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, we took our little smoke breaks for sure. You know what I mean? We definitely took our smoke breaks.
Yeah, he
You
was
know?
down that mug forever.
Oh yeah,
And
it was a great place, man.
then you
Good
must have
people.
what worked with my dad where Wheeling too.
I worked with your dad. You know what? I was working at Sharon too, but your dad was retired when I worked there. I thought he worked at Sharon still too. I thought he worked in the finishing mill.
Nah, he ain't working
But
shit
yeah,
still. My mom what happened that.
yeah. You know what? Miss Betty, that's my baby. Yep. Man, listen, man. I thank God many a days for Miss Betty,
uh
Miss Callahan, and Py Rossi, God rest her soul, man. As far as I'm concerned, them is the three people that helped me get in the mill. I had family members in there that, and as far as I'm concerned, they wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Your mama, Py
it, it,
Rossi, them three people, and
uh
Miss Callahan at the unemployment office, thinking of mama. Man, shit, man. I thank God every day for them. You know what
oh,
I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
Because at that time, it was hard to get into places like that. You know what I'm saying?
And my mother, she was single handedly responsible for all the hiring and all the firing. That
Man,
was her.
listen, I already know. And she was handling her business, man. Miss Betty was beautiful, great people down there.
That's why I said my dad was never getting in that piece, bro.
You weren't putting up with that shit.
he owed child support, everything. Shit, like, nope, he ain't getting in here.
Yeah, she about to clean his damn clock. He'd have gotten that son of a bitch, huh? Shit, you working for nothing. That check is mine. We ain't even gonna go through the course. Just drop it off here. I got it.
I was like, Mom, that's guaranteed money. At least you know he gonna go to work. It's just
Shit,
nope,
she
you ain't
gonna have
coming
his
down
ass.
here.
She gonna make sure he there, and then she gonna call HR and drop the check off right down here.
Sure.
Damn,
Yep.
that's funny.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's what I did, man. After school, man, I worked, man, until they shut down. That was kind of a jacked up period. You know what I mean? Not really, but it was. Young doing silly shit. Went to jail.
What did you
You
go to
know what I
jail
mean?
for?
Oh, some bullshit drug sales, kind of simple. I kind of got played by the system. You know what I mean? And I have to say I played myself. You know what I mean? Because I was young. You know what I mean? And nervous, and I fell into the trap. You know what I'm saying? My lawyer,
Yes.
my lawyer was a piece of shit. Wayne Huntermark. He took my money and then played me like a dickhead for real. You know what I mean? In the real world, he probably should have got fucking sued. You know what I mean? But you can't dwell on the past, but that was a bump in my road. You know what I'm saying? And then I got out of jail, and I had my first son in London, and then Day Day was on his way when I came home. Day Day was there. Well, I was there when he was born, actually, but you know what I mean. He was the second born. He was a baby when I went though. Young, like 2, 3 months. So it was a hurt piece leaving them fellas for those couple months. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't long, thank God. And I
Yeah, I
came
was gonna
back
say
home and went to work.
how much time did you get?
Oh, literally like 90 days, man, and some
Oh,
whole lot
okay.
of paper and shit. A whole like 8 years of probation and shit. You know what I mean?
8 years of probation.
Yeah, 8 years. I got out the motherfucker early though. You know, good
God
behavior type shit.
damn.
Yeah, good behavior type shit. You know, so and I had a fucking PO that was like a real penis. Like, you know what I mean? I have to say it, buddy. You know you're a penis. I think his name was Cox. Good guy. He turned out to be a good guy. He got me off that shit early. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he was a young boy at the time, and you know I wasn't with the shits for real, nigga. I'm working. I'm feeding my family, my wife, and my kids, nigga. And you're
This
being
ain't the
ridiculous.
game. This ain't the game right here.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to make you I ain't
Oh, it
trying to
was
make
several
you
days. It was several days. He made me feel like shit. Made me feel like I wanted to do something to his ass actually. But the motherfucker turned out to be good. He got me off that shit about 2 3 years early. You know what I'm saying? Shit, when he came to the house and told me, I said, "You a damn lie. Give me the paperwork." He said, "The paperwork gone. It's all ripped up, buddy. Just go ahead, enjoy your life." I was like, "Well, thank God for you, young fella." Shit. Then I
yeah.
got hired in the son of a bitch.
Then you got what? Hi?
I got hired in the I got hired in the Georgia Pines. I probably smoked about 2 ounces that night. I was in the house paranoid and every damn thing. High as hell.
It been a
That
minute.
was nigga, that was the longest 5 6 years ever. You know, but God is good though. You know what I mean? Because I was a pretty wild fella throughout all that 5 and 6 years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, my kids and my beautiful wife, they kept my ass together. They kept me from taking my ass back to jail. You know what I mean? I thought
Mm-hmm.
twice and many a days about doing some crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
Did where you just went to county?
yeah, I was in the county pretty much. That
Oh,
was good enough for me. Shit, the prison, I ain't want to do that shit. You know, but the count, I mean, it was a bullshit case, anyways. Actually, you know, what I mean, there was a white lady in there with me. This bitch had 2 ounces sitting on her seat of cocaine. They gave that bitch 90 days of probation.
no way.
Yeah, this motherfucking guy said I had. They said it was less than a. You know, it was like some type of indictment shit. Like I made a sale to an undercover. You know what I mean? And it
Mm-hmm.
literally, and it literally was like less than a gram. And you know, and from what I understand, they said the real evidence they smoked it or something. I don't know. The cops did actually. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it wasn't even nothing to put somebody in jail for. Actually, you know what I mean? Like I said, I had a shitty lawyer that I
And
paid
that was
for.
your first offense?
Yeah, well, that was my first and last offense. Shit,
So yeah, you should have got the 90 days probation just like she did.
man, listen, that was in the '90s. They ain't give a fuck about niggas,
Nah,
and
for
they
real.
still don't. You know what I mean?
Hell
And like
no.
I said, I was
It's
I was
always
young.
gonna be like that.
I was like 20 years old, 21 maybe, almost 21. No, yeah, almost 21. You know what I mean? When that shit happened, you know, my mom and dad ain't never had to deal with no court system, so they didn't fucking know. You know what I mean? So shit, I just spent my money with the wrong people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's a I mean, that's common. It's a common thing. That's what usually get us hemmed up,
Yeah,
fucking
but
with the
it's all
wrong
good. I
person.
mean, I listen. I shouldn't have necessarily went to jail for that, but I'm sure there's plenty of other things that I did that I definitely should have been in jail for. So with that being said, I just thank God that little bit of time was good enough for me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
You
Yep.
know, and then looking at my babies' faces and shit, and looking at my girl, I was just like, man, I ain't doing this shit no more. This is bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus,
So
you really don't.
were you married at the time, or you and Laura was just dating at the time?
Yeah, we weren't dating. We was living together. We was living together at 19. When I left college, we had a house. You know what I'm saying? I lived with my mom and dad for a while. Then when we was about to have London, I was working, so I went and got us a house. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
okay. Yep.
and we've been together ever since. I mean, we was together since 10th grade. You know what I mean? But at 19, we was together forever. You feel me?
I definitely do. Yes, sir.
She know my ass wasn't going nowhere. Shit, shit. You know
That's a
what I
good
mean?
woman right there.
She's a fine lady and motherfucking cook, smart as
Yep.
motherfucking shit. You know what I mean? I mean, nigga, shit. And I loved her ass. I loved the shit out of my baby. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, at that age, I wasn't trying to go no motherfucking where.
Yep.
Raise them babies up. You know what I mean? And we did a great job. We got some great kids. You know what I'm saying? So thank God for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know? Yeah.
Um. So. Um. So when she started getting sick, um, how was that for the family?
How was it? Shit. Devastating. You know what I mean? It's devastating, man. I mean, anybody, and I know a whole lot of people in Florida that have seen it close up. You know what it is. It's a nightmare to even hear. You know what I mean? I'm making breakfast in bed on Valentine's Day, actually. I'm making breakfast for us. And she comes downstairs and tell me that this fucking white boy called her and told her that shit. You know what I mean? Why would you call her and tell her some shit like that on today anyways? You know what I'm saying? And she came downstairs and you know, just broke down, man. And we broke down. You know what I mean? But we got it together and we sucked it up and start working on what we could do to get her better. You know what I mean? Instantly. You know what I mean? That's all we could do was pray about it and get on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that in the country we live in, these motherfuckers feed you all that shit to make you sick. You know what I mean? They feed it to you. They feed it to you. And for so long, people are so lost not knowing that the food you actually eating is the shit that's killing you. You know what I'm saying? And then once you realize people
It's
so disoriented in the mind anymore that they're just like, well, I ain't even trying to eat the good shit. That shit tastes good to me, so it don't matter. When the shit just tearing your body up, tearing your brain up. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything you eat now is so fucking modified. Nothing's real anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's sad.
yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's something that we went through, and I thank God every day that we was able to handle it as a family like we did. You know what I mean? As a young family for real. You know what I'm saying? We was going on our 20th anniversary, getting ready to be 50 the next year, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a heartbreaker every day. You
Are
know what I
there
mean?
I'm sure every day I'm sure every day you think about her something, something
Oh yeah.
about her, but is there something that just like that you miss that you and her used to do that just kills you sometimes? And the reason
Man,
I'm saying that because I know I feel like that with my dad. So
I mean, there was like nothing that we didn't do together. Like when you seen Laura, 9 times out of 10, you seen me, unless she was at work. You know what I'm saying? Or I was somewhere. But we was together all the time, so everything was a beautiful thing. Walking with our grandbaby, our first grandbaby together. You know what I'm saying? All of that, man. Them is beautiful memories. You know what I'm saying? And that gives me joy knowing my grandbaby still. She know her grandma. She remember her. You know what I'm
she
saying?
does remember.
Oh, absolutely,
Oh,
absolutely,
good.
absolutely. So that's cool. You know what I mean? We got memories and shit all over the place in the crib though. So she she gonna remember for sure. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, a beautiful, beautiful phase of my life, the greatest phase. You know what I mean? having
Love it.
kids and raising them with that lady.
Love it.
Absolutely the most amazing phase of my life. You feel me?
Do you agree with that statement where they say it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all?
Yeah, it's crazy. You have to feel that way, but when the shit hurts you like it do,
You wish you never felt it.
well, I can't say that. I can't say I wish I never felt it because I'm happy for all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for all of that. So I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that shit. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
Wish it would have been longer. You know what I'm saying? But God
Sure.
got His own plan for us. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen so many times as I was coming up, but you never think it's you. You know what I mean? T. Matthews and them grandpa and grandma lived down the street from us, man, on Fruit Avenue, man. I'll never forget his wife passed away, man. And it wasn't even 2 weeks later that man passed away, man. That to me, that hurt my heart, man. You know what I mean? Just knowing how sweet they was together, you know what I mean? All them years. That man, I just feel like he probably just couldn't make it without his baby doll. You know what I'm
That
saying? That's
that is
real love.
natural fact.
Yeah, that's real love. I mean, they done lived 50 something years together or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank God for that. You know what I mean? So, that right there, that's real romance to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Y'all went through some shit together, a whole lot of shit together, but y'all motherfuckers 54 years later, y'all still sitting in them chairs looking at each other saying, I love you. You know what I mean? Man, you
Yep.
gotta thank God if you blessed to have that, man. So yeah, I would never say the saying is a beautiful saying actually, but I can't agree with it for real. I mean, I can absolutely agree. It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. I can actually agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, so and here's the thing with life, man. If you got a big ass heart, you gonna love somebody anyways. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole lot of heartbreak coming your way. All of us. You know what I mean? My daddy passed away. That was a heartbreaker. You know what I'm saying? And then right after he passed away, maybe a year or two, like my little brother-in-law Peanut, my man, just one day I talked to him, and then the next hour he gone. I'm like, wow, what the fuck? This is crazy. That blew my mind. That blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? And then one day, just cooling out in the crib, you get that news from your wife. The man said I'm sick. Holy shit. And then even then you still thinking positive through the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? At each level shit is getting crazy, but you still saying, man, God got us, baby. We gonna be good as gold next year. This gonna be all right. We gonna get through this. You know what I mean? You don't know how, because you know you praying crazy. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I feel like them white boys, man, in them streets, man, they be having some real faith, man.
Hold on, Chi. Hold on, Chi. Hold on. We lost you. Chi. Hold on.